Hey guys, Infinity Plays here and welcome to a tutorial video. This is how to make a decent thumbnail on Paint.net. Paint.net is a free software. It's free, it's safe. I've been using it for years and yeah, without further ado, I'm going quick here. Let's get started. This is actually one of many attempts and I'm struggling now. Things keep going wrong, but hopefully we can start. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to actually open up all of these windows here. You have layers, colors, history and tools, and my mouse is playing up now. And next what you want to do is you want to go into file, new, I'll leave a link in the description to the thing. You want to do the dimensions now, so we're going to do 1920 by 1080. Make sure you have maintain aspect ratio unclicked, then you want to hit OK. I'm just going to zoom out here. This is pretty much what you want to use for pretty much any thumbnail. It just gives it good quality. So just highlight that and then delete it once you've done that, and then go into browser of your choice. I'm going to use Google Chrome, and go in, and what we want to do is we actually want to find a background. So I want to find a background here. I'm just going to type in purple grunge background like I've done there, and yeah, let's find some. So we've got some here. These are quite nice. I'm just going to choose one of these. I think I'll choose that one. That's pretty nice. And you're just going to copy the image. Should I do this one or this one? This one actually. Go copy the image and go back into Paint.net. Go into this one. Let's get rid of that one. Don't save. And go in here, and what you want to do is you want to hit Control V. I may leave an image in on the video just showing you the keyboard shortcut, but hit Control V, and it's going to ask you if you want to expand the canvas or not. Don't expand the canvas. Keep the canvas size like that, and for me, look at that, it's just fitted perfectly. So if you want to zoom out and make that fit like that, then you can if you want, but it actually looks quite good like that. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit like that, and that's what we want to do. This layers tab here is what we're going to come to next. This is the furthest I've gotten in the tutorial so far that I've done, and what hopefully doesn't go wrong. So what we want to do is we want to click on new layer now. And what you can do here, and I'm not sure if I'll use this thumbnail in the video, is what you want to do now is you actually want to, it depends, up to you. What I prefer to do is, and my mouse has gone again, I'm going to plug it back in again. It's actually a wireless mouse. But what you want to do is you want to go down here to the tool area, and you want to click on the text, and basically you can do any text you want. I'm going to do this nice. So here in the colors pane, you can change the colors over there to anything you like. You can even make some mix-ups. You have primary and secondary colors there, but I'm going to go with this nice yellow, and as you can see, font's small, font's boring. Let's go up here, and I have a custom font installed, Badaboom BB, and if you guys have followed me on my videos, I actually use that in most of the thumbnails. So I'm just going to type here, and I'm going to go how to make an make an epic thumbnail without Photoshop, because that is really what we're doing here. We're trying to make a thumbnail, and you can position the text align. I'm going to zoom up here in Sony Vegas, but you can go up here and you can just center align it, which is what I'm going to do here. So it'll go like that. Just move it back into the middle of the screen, and that is what you want to do really. So that's what I've got. If I haven't already mentioned, Paint.net actually comes built in with it comes in with some things, but you can also add effects to it. So what I'm going to do is on this layer, make sure you only have layer 2 selected. If you have you don't have to do it, it's not necessary what I'm doing here, but I like to just add in some sort of drop shadow here. So I want to change the drop shadow. I want it to be a black color, but I also want it to be I want it to have a nice shadow on it. So there we go, we've got a nice one there, a bit more like that. And you can play around with the colors if you want. I like using whoa, that's horrible. I like using black. I think it's a good color to use just for the drop shadow. But there you go, it'll save like that, and that's not all. What we're going to do now is add a new layer, and what you might want to do actually is so now we're going to add an image. We're going to make this a bit more exciting. So back into Google here, I'm going to go in and I'm going to type I'm gonna type in an image. I'm gonna get a Photoshop logo because we are Photoshop with cross. Basically, just gonna nope, not that type. Photoshop logo PNG. So we just wanna. I'm just gonna find one of these. I'm gonna take this one. This one looks pretty good. Just copy the image and oops, I opened my screen. I'm using OBS, by the way. And just gonna hit Control V again. And don't always click keep canvas size. You don't want that, but it's actually gone bigger. So what I'm gonna do is on layer 3, if you can see it, I want to move the layer down so it goes underneath there, because that is really what we want to do. And I'm just going to resize this image pretty much. So oh, it's actually cut as well. Nope. So just move the image like that. Wait, let me zoom out a bit. Might go like that, but yeah, I think we've got to leave it like that. Alright, there we are. And now we can move it down, I think. So if we just move the layer down a bit, that'll be fine. And if I zoom back in now, that will be really good. So what I need to do now is I'm just gonna position this around. Although you can't see it, it'll just be there in like the background. So I'm just gonna leave it there. You can add a drop shadow if you want, but you don't have to. So what I also like to do is go into adjustments, and I also like to change the brightness and the contrast. So you can make it go lower, or you can make it I suggest turning down the brightness. If you're doing a gaming thumbnail with a gaming background, turn down the brightness a bit. You can increase the contrast if you want, but I think that looks pretty nice again. And my mouse is dying on me, but that's what we've got there. So we've got that in the corner there, and since we're using paint.net, I might as well, and nope, don't look at that, I might as well go and get what was I going to go and get? Let's go and get a paint.net logo. So we're going to get one of those. Hopefully it's a PNG. PNGs, if you didn't already know, they just give you a clear background, but they also make it so that I think the file sizes are bigger as well on PNG. But here I created a new layer there, and I moved it down, and I'm just going to resize this, and I'm going to curve it a bit. So you can give it a curve like that, make it look nice, because it is a thumbnail and you want it to appeal. And I know this one doesn't appeal much, but I want to use it because it's the one I've used in the tutorial, and I think it'll be quite good. So let's do that. And to deselect something, you just hit Control D. Unlike other programs, Control D in Paint.net is deselect, whereas in other ones it's actually duplicate. So what you can do now is that's actually in now. So what you can do is you can hit save as, save it as a PNG, and then you should be done. So I might save it, but that is the end of this video. I'm just gonna zoom in there. So there's some of my other thumbnails, but what you can do is go there, save it as a PNG, and yes, so I'm just gonna call this one I'm just gonna call it thumbnail tutorial. I'm gonna replace it with that one. Place it. Okay, it's gonna ask you to flatten it, and yeah, that should be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have rushed it because this is I've been working on this video for over a day now, 2 days now. So I really wanted to get this one out, and I want to try and expand my audience when it comes to videos besides gaming. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day.